Hi, this is Hands Up for Trad TV. My name's Simon Thoumire, and this week we're off to Perth for our first recce of the Scots Trad Music Awards 2018. And to celebrate this, we've got some fantastic videos for you. Here's the theme tune. Our first video this week is from the award-winning Karine Polwart. This is a song from her latest album. It's called Lark in the Clear Air.
Dear thoughts are in my mind, and my soul it soars enchanted as I hear the sweet lark sing in the clear air of the day. For a tender beaming smile to my hope has been granted, and tomorrow she will hear all my fond heart has to say. I will tell her of my love and my soul's pure adoration, and I know she will hear my voice, and she will not answer me nay. It is this that gives my soul all its joyous elation as I hear the sweet lark sing in the clear air of the day.
One of the successes from last year's Scots Trad Music Awards were the Elephant Sessions, and the Elephant Sessions are having a massively successful year. They've just come off a 5-week tour of Australia where the audience have been cheering. If you check out their Facebook page, it sounds like it's been an amazing time. And this is their latest video. It's called Doofer. That was a great video, and if you'd like to see more of their videos live, check out their Facebook page where there's loads of great material on it. The next video we're going to play is from John McCusker and Heidi Talbot. It's a promo video for their brand new CD and tour, which is called Love is the Bridge Between Two Hearts.
I had a sprig of thyme. It grew by night and it grew by day, till a false young man came a-courting me and stole all my time away.
Here we are sat in our kitchen where both of us spend most of our time playing music together, hanging out with our children, and that feels like the most natural thing in the world. So when we came to thinking about a new project or making a new album, I guess the most natural thing was to make a record together.
Oh, said he, I knew your lover. He told me his name was William Hall.
It's a mixture of folk songs that we grew up with and that we've reworked. There's a Broken Token song and a version of A Sprig of Thyme. Also just songs that I found in old songbooks that I heard growing up and thought that would be a cool one to try.
If with me you would fondly stray over hills and far away, over the hills and o'er the main, through Flanders, Portugal and Spain, Queen Anne commands and we obey, over the hills and far away, over the hills and o'er the main, through Flanders, Portugal and Spain. Queen Anne commands and we obey, over the hills and far away.
Next up, we have a new video from Gordy Duncan. Gordy is the son of the virtuoso piper Gordon Duncan, and this is a song he wrote about a pub that he likes to go for a hangover cure.
Sometimes I'm lost, but I don't wanna be found, hiding in a bed where anything's allowed, drinking with the villains, talking to the clowns, filling up the jukebox to listen to the sounds. You can't call my mobile phone, 'cause the lights are on but nobody's home again. You better call your other friends. Strange as it sounds, the kind of numbness that I find is a comfy little place I'd like to stay inside in the night. Looking at the clock, it's only 2 in the afternoon. Time to take a walk outside, the sun's so bright, I'm bleary, I go home. I think it's time to go home. Strange as it sounds, the kind of numbness that I find is a comfy little place I'd like to stay inside in the night. Zigzagging, zigzagging, zigzagging up the road, feeling oblivious, I'm floating on a cloud. And he says, sorry, I can't serve you, I think you've had enough. But in my mind I'm fine, but I guess that's just tough love. Strange as it sounds, the kind of numbness that I find is a comfy little place I'd like to stay inside. Strange as it sounds, the kind of numbness that I find is a comfy little place I'd like to stay inside in the night.
This is Percy. Percy works with me at Hands Up for Trad. In fact, Percy's the person that makes everything at Hands Up for Trad work.
Hi everybody.
As we're thinking about the Scots Trad Music Awards, let's celebrate the Scottish winners of the Radio 2 Folk Awards. There's lots of Scottish winners, and they were Mawson Amini, Siobhan Miller, Emar, Chris Stout and Katrina Mackay, and Karine Polwart, who you heard earlier. Now, last week I was really lucky to go up to Stirling to hear a gig from Aidan O'Rourke and Kit Downs with the brilliant Scots novelist James Robertson. It was a lovely gig. I totally loved it. I loved it so much. I loved it. Anyway, they've just released a brand new video which features a track from Aidan's new album, which is called 365 Volume 1. And this is based on a story from James's book, the 365 collection. There once was a man. We'll see you the next time.
There was once a man so old that most of his family and all of his friends had left the world long before him. He had been in the war, and when he spoke of that time, it seemed to anyone watching that he was not only mentally but also physically reliving his experiences. Even when, overcome by the power of imagination, he lapsed into silence, his legs and arms would jerk and twitch, his whole body move as he refought battles. His young relatives, for whom the war was only history, were thankful that they had not had to undergo such experiences. Increasingly infirm, and having gradually but completely lost his sight, the old man had to move into a residential home. One morning the staff found his room empty, his bed not slept in. A search was undertaken, but without success. Then the telephone rang. A neighbour had discovered him outside his old house, cold but in good spirits. She was now giving him his breakfast. How, though, had he got there during the night? The house was 5 miles away, along a complicated route, and he was a blind nonagenarian who could not ordinarily reach the dining room without assistance. When questioned, he vigorously denied phoning for a taxi or having been given a lift. He had walked all the way with his comrades, he said, naming 3 men who had been dead 70 years. And whenever one of the party had tired, the others had taken it in turns to support him as they went. He never wavered from this account, and no other explanation of how he had made that journey was ever found. A few weeks later, he had a fall, and shortly after that, he died. It was the old man's grandson who told me of that last march. The story has stayed with me ever since. It makes me think of the dying Balzac, who looked at his doctor and cried out, "Send for Blanchillon." When mere mortal physician could do no more for him, the author called for one of his own characters. And who can say that Blanchillon did not come and did not bring relief?